In this video, I want to go over some of the games I've been collecting throughout 2019 and pretty much the last 6 to 8 months. Specifically, if you have been watching my channel, a lot of these games will be very familiar to you. It's games that I've been playing, uploading videos of. But because I want to start doing collection videos regularly, these are the games that came to mind first, of course, before delving into my lifelong library of games that I've been collecting my entire life. But the first thing I want to show you today is the Sony PlayStation Classic. It was very divisive, let's just say that, but I really enjoyed it. I picked it up for, I think, under $30. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a while, but there are 30 classics included in this game, and I put the word classics loosely because the game selection could have been better, but for what it was and for the price I paid, I enjoyed what I got. And I'm pretty easy to please. I try to look at the positives of everything, and this comes with 2 controllers, the miniature console itself, one of my favorite games of all time. I think it was my very first PlayStation game I ever played, which was Intelligent Cube. And I played that at a demo. I'm not sure where, but back in the day there was Sears. Maybe it was Sears. Maybe it was somewhere within my mall. And Metal Gear Solid's also one of my favorite games of all time, not just PlayStation. That's just a solid game all around. And of course, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. I remember my brother either buying it or borrowing it back in the day. So there's enough here to, I guess, validate my purchase of this miniature console. And I really enjoyed playing it. I've been playing Intelligent Cube off and on, recording footage for that, playing it, enjoying it, and I've just been having a blast. Now we'll move on to Nintendo Wii games. I'm going to start with Big Brain Academy Wii Degree. Again, if you're watching my channel, you'll be seeing me posting videos of this regularly. It's because of Daniel Starr, actually. Thank you for suggesting this game. I missed it back in the day. I was a huge fan of the Brain Age series, and if you listen to my videos, I often will slip up and call this game Brain Age, just because that's the series that I actually played a lot of on a DS. And yeah, this game's pretty fun so far. I've been playing through all the different mini games, just enjoying it. It's kind of quirky. It really works my brain. I think posted this video up recently, the whole balloon burst, in which you have to point the Wii remote at the screen and burst the balloons by clicking a button in the order of numbers. And sometimes it gets a little bit difficult just because in this game, because they'll have negative numbers. And that kind of threw me off for a little bit, but there's just all sorts of different kind of varieties in this game. And I've been having a blast with it, literally in the Balloon Blast. Haha. And I would recommend it even to this day. I picked this up a few months back for, I think, only $20 on Amazon, I believe, brand new. And, everything came with it. The instruction manual, the case wasn't dented. And this game's going on, I think, 12 years, 13 years, 2007 or 8, something like that. But yeah, this is a really good game. I decided to add to my collection. And again, thank you, Daniel Starr, for recommending that. Moving on to Red Steel. This is about 11 or 12 bucks new on Amazon in 2019. It is a game that my brother bought at the Wii's launch for full price, $50, and it did not live up to the lofty expectations of the gaming community, but for me, it's memories. It's nostalgic now, and I've been waiting to go back and play this one to the finish, because I did not. I only got to play maybe a couple hours or so, some multiplayer with my brother, but I don't really remember much of this, other than I bought Red Steel 2 and played a good 6 or 7 hours of the sequel and really enjoyed the cel-shaded look and the Western theme of that game. And I wanted to go back to this to give it a fair shake in 2019 and beyond, or whenever I could get around to this. Yeah, I'm excited to delve deeper into Red Steel. Again, this is only $11 to $12 new on Amazon. If you are interested in this series, I say go ahead. Yes, it may not be the best first-person shooter, but it does have, redeeming qualities, and just kind of see the historical, not historical value, but how this played at the Wii's launch, and then versus how first-person shooters played later on by the end of the Wii, like the Metroid Prime trilogies, and the Conduit series. Like, it's just really cool to have if you want to play it or just collect it. Now moving on to Nintendo Switch games I picked up, and I guess we'll start with Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist and Link Evolution. A very long title. Comes with actually 3 exclusive cards that I have not. I haven't opened them up. I'm just keeping them there. It's a double-sided cover, but not in the normal way. Like, you're not gonna flip this out, but it has the controls of this game. And let me tell you, I haven't played a Yu-Gi-Oh game since Game Boy Advance, so upwards to 15 plus years, and I've just been waiting for one to come to a Nintendo platform, because that is my primary platform. My platforms of choice is usually Nintendo home consoles, and I'm glad that I got to have this game for it. I've played probably 50 to 80 hours so far. I mean, I'm just delved straight into this, building decks, doing drafts, and playing with my friend. We actually played not so long ago, and he pretty much whooped my butt all over. But it was a fun experience, playing. I kind of harken back to the first set, while my friend, he played a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh! So it was kind of cool and interesting to see that I was doing strategies that were viable, in the start of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, the card game, versus where he was really picking up on later summoning techniques and executions and gameplay techniques. And, in this game, there's over 9,000 cards, so it allows you to play how you want to play. And I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed going back and playing some good old Yu-Gi-Oh! I bought it brand new at $40, but just recently, I know during Black Friday 2019, this was $19.99 at various places, and you could probably find it on sale here and there. But, if you're a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh!, this has a lot of content in the form of cards, in the form of a story mode, in the form of local multiplayer and online multiplayer. So, I mean, you're going to get your money's worth, definitely, especially if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan or if you're a fan of digital card games. Yeah, it was a blast. Speaking of a blast, my final game for today is Dragon Quest XI-S. Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition. Man, talk about long titles, but this game, long title, it deserves it, because it really is a great game. I posted, I think, 10 to 15 playthrough videos. I know I'm not really consistent, but I have with the uploads, but I have a lot of stuff going on. I just am trying to have fun with this YouTube channel, and I will upload more videos whenever I can, if time permits. But if not, I just recommend you go out and grab this game, because it is a blast. It's a lot of fun if you're into traditional role-playing games, especially made by Japanese developers. Then this will be right up your alley. It has a lot of content. Side quests, everything, exclusive content to Nintendo Switch version, including being able to play the entire game in a 16-bit 2D aesthetic. Yes, you can play this game 2 times, and the entire visuals are different. That is a large undertaking from Square Enix, but they did it. They delivered. And this game does not disappoint. Great voice acting, again, great visuals, enough content. You can grind if you want. You don't have to grind. You can change the difficulty at the beginning of the game. And, if you want to look at 10 different things, I recommend you do. If you're starting the series, I have a video on my channel as well about that. But definitely, if you're a fan of role-playing games, this game is really great on Nintendo Switch. But those are the games that I wanted to show you that I recently collected throughout 2019. And I've had fun with mainly these two. Red Steel, I have not played. I just wanted to make sure I can get it while it was new. I definitely have been having a lot of fun on Big Brain of Academy. Again, I upload videos of this regularly. And finally, the PlayStation Classic, in which I just basically been playing Intelligent Cube for the time being. I'm not going to be able to get that into frame, but and now it's all dark. There you go. I've been playing all these pretty much, just for enjoyment. I don't really collect just to collect. I do collect for the, to actually play these games. And hopefully one day I can get around to all of them and give them all the attention they deserve. And I hope you do too. If you enjoyed any of these kind of games, go out, grab them, play them, enjoy them. That's what games are meant to do, to enjoy. I'm Wally. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Thank you for watching this collection video, and I'll see you next time.